aka Wealthy Westbrook's back with another video. I'm live on this one. I post live videos, I post regular uploads, so make sure you check out both sections of my channel. I want to talk to you about the concept of just maximizing your time. You have to really maximize your time, fam, because I'm telling you right now, there's always somebody essentially working towards the same thing that you are. Now, yeah, you might have a unique business or a unique angle to life and stuff. You're working on innovations. So no, it's not going to be exact per se, but you're constantly in competition. And every second you waste, somebody else is making the most of. Every second you waste, somebody else is capitalizing. I need you to realize that. We all believe and kind of have this false, it's kind of like a false idea that you're never gonna like you have enough time. Like, I'll put it off like I got tomorrow and the next day, and maybe when everything lines up, and you're just procrastinating. Kind of sounds like one of those Everest commercials back in the day. If you know what I'm talking about, comment below. And make sure you're dropping some notes in the comments, because I really want to make you realize how important your time is, bro. The Bible says that your time, your life here on earth is essentially, it's like a vapor, it's a dust, it's just poof. I'm out here in Orange County, California. There's tons of traffic, lots of exotic cars, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, McLarens. You see the Rolls Royces, you see everything out here. So if that's what you want, bro, if you're trying to get to your next level, whether that is material things, like you want to get a nice car, you want to get a nice house, you want to get, the girlfriend, whatever you're trying to accomplish, understand that other men, we're all working towards that as well. We're all fighting, in a sense, towards the same things, the same goals. Now, yeah, obviously, you want to be abundant, you want to believe in abundance. There's plenty here for all of us. But if you just waste your time, how do you expect to get ahead? If you're just wasting your time doing anything that you shouldn't be doing, like just vices, drinking, doing drugs on, the corn hub, if you're just sitting around wasting time watching Netflix, playing video games, bro, that's all the time you could be spent getting better, working on your mindset, working on your fitness, like getting stronger mentally, physically, building your emotional intelligence, and working on your diet as well, getting everything just in line, because it's not so much about what you want in life, it's who you need to become. Because once you become your greatest version, fam, you can effectively get anything you want. You can do anything you want. So you have to stop thinking about, like, oh, what is it going to take for me to get there? What is it going to take for you to get there? Start shifting your mindset towards, who do I need to become? Start thinking from the end. What type of person do you need to become to attract the type of life you want? The car, the women, the money, the house, the lifestyle. What type of person will you be? It's probably not somebody who's wasting their time. People at the highest levels of life maximize every single moment of their life. My mentors, Wes Watson, Andrew Tate, Grant Cardone, Bob Proctor. We all talk about the law of attraction. We all talk about the law of manifestation. We all talk about maximizing your efforts and becoming your best version so that you can take quantum leaps. Shout out to my commenters. Right now I'm talking about how to maximize your time. You got a comment asking me about what am I talking about. I'm talking about making sure that you maximize your time, optimize your time, because your life is limited, your time is limited. And every second that you waste is a second that somebody else took advantage of to get ahead. And whether you want to realize it or not, whether you want to accept the truth or not, we're all in competition in this competitive world, especially if you live here in the Western world. Like, I'm in America, I'm in California, bro. Everybody's fighting to win. Everyone's trying to get ahead. Everyone's trying to get the baddest chick, you know what I'm saying? The nicest whip, the fattest crib. And I'm telling you right now, you want to be able to get chose with your mouth closed. Shout out to my boy Game God Goldie. Bro, you got to get to that level where people can just look at you and recognize, yo, that dude's a savage. That dude's a killer. Shout out to all my ladies watching this. Ladies, same thing for you. You got to get to that point where men look at you like, oh yeah, she's got her stuff together. So regardless of your gender, I'm not here to talk about gender, you have to realize that your time on earth is limited, and you have to maximize your life to really get the most out of it. Because what's going to happen if you get to the end of your life and you realize you didn't make the most of your life? You didn't maximize your time. You're going to be sitting there with regrets. You're going to be sitting there with doubt about, what you could have done and what you did do. You want to get to the point where you're so productive. You're just utilizing every single day, maxing it out, doing as much as you possibly can in every 24 hours so that at the end of the day, you feel proud, you feel confident, you feel achieved, accomplished, and confident that you gave it your all. You know those days when you don't do your best, when you don't give it your all, when you're kind of lazy and you kind of slack off. You know those days that you slack off. Shout out to everybody in the views, in the comments. Make sure you drop your comments, drop your notes in the comments, like, comment, subscribe. Wealthy Westbrook. I'm talking about maximizing your time. Shout out to all my new followers. If you're new, you guys, if you're new to my channel, my name is Henry Aaron Westbrook. I'm a entrepreneur. I'm a life coach. I'm originally from New York. I'm a small city, Rochester, New York. And I'm on these videos to help inspire you to get to the next level. I'm on these videos as if I already have 100,000 followers, subscribers, I should say, 1 million subscribers. I'm not coming with the energy of, oh, he's only got 1,500 subscribers, because you need to start acting as if. You need to start making every moment count and realizing that you only become what you want to be by being that in the making. You can't just expect the universe or the world or God to give you anything that you're not worthy of, anything that you don't match the frequency of. In my videos, we talk about matching the vibration, raising your frequency, maximizing your output so that the world and everything that you attract can reciprocate. You will never attract high velocity or high volume anything. High quality life, high volumes of success from operating at a low vibration. We need to work on. I appreciate that. Thank you, Shannon. I'm coming at the energy. My energy is already on 1 million subs. But listen, it's not about me, guys. I come from absolute nothing. Like, my mom and my dad barely, had much to, provide me with. I had a decent childhood, but I've been tapping into the mindset programming since high school. I've been tapping into the power of the mind since high school. Reading books like Power of the Mind, like 48 Laws. Dude, I have a whole book list of over 100 books that I've read. I was at a point where I've read over 60 books per year. To this day, I'm still consuming at least 6 to 10 books every single month. Why? Because you need to maximize your mindset. You need to maximize the information that you get. But so many people think they can just learn, but not apply what they know. Knowledge is not power. Applied knowledge in the proper order is power. And in order for you to really have power in your life, and that's really what we want. We want to be powerful, be empowered, be able to share our power. That's what we're looking for. And not in an egotistical way, not in a way that's, oh, I'm better than you, because I'm no better than you. I'm no better than you. I'm just the same as you. I came from a very, very, very humble background, humble beginning, but I always wanted more. Maybe you're somebody like me who just want more from life. You've tried a lot of different businesses. You tried e-commerce. You tried sales. Bro, I was at a point where, I was drowning in debt. Maybe you're drowning in debt. You're trying to break through financially. You're trying to break through to the next level with your confidence. You're trying to figure out who you are, what your purpose is. Your purpose on earth, listen closely. Your purpose on earth is to become the best version of yourself and then give that person to the world. That was a bar. That's a straight fact. Shout out to my mentors, because that's the reality. You need to simplify your life. Kind of like when you were in school. Simplify the math equation. You look at this big problem called life. All you need to do is simplify. Life is not that complicated. It's mastering each moment. Let me take a deep breath. I'm so hyped, bro, because I know this is going to help you. I know this is going to help thousands, hundreds of thousands of people. In my mind, millions of people. You really just need to simplify your life. And it's not about, oh, what am I going to do, over the next 5 years, or what's my 5-year plan, my 10-year plan. Sure, have visions, have goals, have aspirations. But the more you can master the moment, this moment right now, the better you'll be, because life is a series of moments strung together. Every single moment you need to master it. Master the moment, master your high frequency, positive mental image, positive self-talk. That negative narrative that you have in your mind, that negative self-talk is only there to protect you. You guys, I know what it's like to be like depressed, if you want to call it that, right? Just sad, going through heartbreak, going through loss, going through challenges, temporary defeat, trying to navigate through this world. And it's getting more and more difficult and competitive every day if you really want to look at it that way. Or you can just look at it as, even if the world is getting more competitive, even if you got AI and all these things happening, it doesn't matter, because you're getting better. And actually, it's like a video game. It's almost like Grand Theft Auto, bro. As long as you're leveling up, the game is easy. But if you're not leveling up, the game is not going to be easy. You won't be able to get to the next level. So the only real reason why you think life is difficult or why your life is so hard for you is because you're not getting better. You're not maximizing your time. If you were maximizing your time by putting all of that love towards yourself instead of the person who doesn't care about you, bro, I used to give love to all the wrong people who weren't really genuinely there for me. and you start to learn these things about life, the only person that you should really compete with really is the person you were yesterday. But it is okay to compare yourself to other people. There's so many false narratives out there where it's like, oh, don't compare yourself. No, you're here to compare yourself. You're here to learn from other people. We're constantly learning and growing from other people. Going back to the books I've read, bro, the power of your subconscious mind. Listen, fam, sis, whoever you are, wherever you are, understand that your subconscious mind is governing your reality. The majority of your subconscious mind is really the focus that we should be talking about, because your subconscious mind doesn't understand the difference between what's real and what's not. So whatever you feed your subconscious mind is going to be what it is. Whatever you feed your subconscious mind is what you're going to see in reality. Okay? Everyone thinks, oh, life is what it is, like based off your five senses, hearing, seeing, tasting, touching, feeling. Your sensory world is so limited, bro. Fam, sis, what you see is just an effect of your thoughts. That's why there's multiple people experiencing different realities. The better you get, the smarter you get, the more in tune you get with the God frequency, the closer you get to God, the closer you get to your highest version, Christ consciousness, the more you'll start to tap into the beautiful possibilities of life. The more you'll start to see life is really just a construct of your creation. You're a conscious creator. I've done so much reading. If you guys want the book list that I have a whole list. Just send me a message on Instagram at Wealthy Westbrooks. If you like these videos, but you don't want to have to just keep waiting for me to drop more and more videos, just hit me up on Instagram. I have a coaching program, but I'm not here to sell you any coaching. I'm not here to sell you any courses. I really just want to give this information to you for free, because this might be the breakthrough that you waited for. This might be the sign that you waited for. It probably is. I want you to start with me right now, in this moment. Tell yourself, I am abundant. I am prosperous. The message here, fam, is maximize your time. Become your best version. In every single moment, you need to master it. Because anytime you're sitting there with a negative self-talk, self-sabotaging, it's there to protect you. It's either telling you, okay, you are a piece of shit, you are being lazy, you're not putting enough work in. Oh man, like you need to put more focus on the things that matter. That subconscious mind, that negative narrative, that we all hear it. It's the authentic voice of God. Your consciousness is the authentic voice of God. So every time you hear yourself talking negatively to yourself, that's a sign that you're not operating at a high vibration. It's a sign that you haven't put the work in to put yourself at a high frequency. It's impossible for you to feel bad when you're doing good. It's impossible for you to feel low when you're operating at a high level. It's impossible, and trust me, you're going to feel rhythms of life. It's all up and down, but it's about tapping back into that high frequency. Because when you're at the high frequency, all you see is possibility and solutions. When you're at a low frequency, all you see is problems, negativity, and then it just spirals and connects. Your life is a series of moments. Your life is a series of getting either better or worse. And you can't just be at a standstill. You can't just be stagnant. You have to believe in yourself. You have to start implementing auto-suggestion. This is a principle that you'll learn from Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Read the book. I have a book also, link in the description of my videos. You guys, you have to understand that in those moments, when you catch yourself talking to yourself negatively, when you catch yourself going back to the old version of you, going back to that comfort zone, going back to that version of you that you no longer want to be, you have the opportunity to control that moment. The 3 things I focus on in my program is essentially mindset, fitness, and nutrition. We're going to cultivate the best version of you. As we do this, your energy raises. As we do this, your frequency and your vibration goes up. As you do this, you become more aware of yourself. The more aware of yourself you are, the more you're able to consciously construct your reality. And your reality, again, is just a matter of time. Time is an illusion. We're often trying to see what's going to happen in the future. We're trying to just project into the future, but the only time we have is this moment right now. So trying to find a way to merge. Oh, I want this, I want that. You already have that. The universe, God, will never give you anything that you're already not. So you have to first be it, act as if, but you can't fake it until you make it. You have to project it until you perfect it. Woo! Woo-hoo! That was a bar. Shout out to my mentors. How about we go about tapping into our higher frequency? Good question. So listen, we got a comment from Trap House Shorts. How we go about tapping into our higher reality. So the first thing I'm going to recommend to you is meditation. Meditation is going to help you calm and quiet your mind. Your mind is your ego, right? The ego is there to kind of protect you, keep you in that square. But you're not meant to be in a box. That's why it's called thinking outside the box. And that's why people kind of look at people who are squares like, bro, like you're a square. You feel what I'm saying? Because people who've tapped into the secret of life, the secret of quantum physics, they understand how to think outside the box, how to construct their reality based off of their desires, not so much of what is in the sensory realm. So what we're going to do is we're going to meditate 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. You don't need to be on some shit. You don't need to put frequencies on, hertz frequencies. You don't need to sit there and act like a monk, but you need to find a moment of stillness, a moment of quietness. Why? Because we're always being bombarded with so much noise. The world is so distracting that you rarely get the chance to do the introspective work, the inner work that's required for you to raise your vibration, channel your energy, unlock your chakras, balance the kundalini, and tap into that Christ consciousness, which we're talking about. I just dropped a video yesterday, okay, where I broke down your chakras, right? Your lower vibration, most people are operating from their lower vibration, their root chakra. They're just concerned about, having sex, having food, and just basic survival shit. But we want to get you to the point of thriving, not surviving, man. So we raise our vibration to the point where now we're going through our root, our sacral, our solar plexus, our heart chakras open. Now we're feeling the love. We're seeing that we're connected to everything. There is no difference between me and you. You are just seeing a reflection of what you believe. That's why everyone's got a different version of reality, but we're all connected in a sense. That's why you can kind of feel what people are saying. You can kind of pick up on people, what they're doing, what they're going through, just because it's all energy. And energy can't be destroyed or created. It can only be transferred. So what you need to do is you need to start transferring the energy that you are, transmuting that energy. That's a key word here. Transmute your energy, right? And stop releasing it and giving your energy and spreading it out all over the place. Channel your energy, meditate. When we're meditating, we're dissolving the ego. We're finally reaching a state of stillness and peace, inner peace, where you realize that you're not your thoughts. You start to realize your thoughts are just there to be observed. And then you start to get the downloads from God. So many people think that, I'll put it like this. Meditation is listening to God. Prayer is talking to God. So you can pray all you want. We can pray, and yes, we want to pray to God. But when you pray, if you're wondering why your prayers aren't ever getting answered, it's because you're not reaching the high frequency where your crown chakra is open to receive the downloads, to receive the information. And I'm not coming at you on some spiritual crazy shit. I'm just telling you the straight facts, fam. Like, you are a divine being. You are an extension of God. You are an extension of the universe. I'm not even here to be religious, but I'm here to give you wisdom, esoteric knowledge. Okay, so once we tap into the higher frequency through meditation, now we want to read something positive. We want to read something personal development oriented, something from the greats, the scholars. Get yourself into a state of mind where you see the possibility. You read a quotation that puts you in the right state of mind. And then we're tapping into a nice high frequency workout, because a workout is going to release the dopamine. You don't need drugs. You don't need alcohol. You don't need porn. You don't need sex. You don't need food. You don't need any of that shit necessarily, as much as you should just be getting that workout in, fam, right? Because all that stuff is really just going to be destructive to a key, because most of the time people are using that to escape the reality. If you just hit a freaking workout, a nice high intensity workout, get your heart rate going, your blood flowing, you're naturally going to start to realize, wow, I'm at a higher frequency. You're going to look at yourself in the mirror with more confidence. You're going to look at yourself in the mirror with more certainty, and you're genuinely releasing dopamine. And as your brain releases the dopamine, you start to feel good. The more you start to feel good, the better your reality becomes, right? In my last video, I talked about how people are just living backwards. Your reality is it's a result of your frequency. Your current reality is an effect of the way you've been thinking and feeling and acting. So before you can get a better reality, and reality is just a construct of matters, a moments of time, right? That's what we're talking about here. Before you can get that, yeah, no, you can definitely have sex, man. You can definitely have sex, but be careful who you're spreading your sexual seeds with, and be careful of how much you're just busting nuts. Like, be careful with all that shit, bro, because There's Jezebels, there's succubuses, there's like energy vampires out here, bro. Okay, and trust me, every time you release that seed of life, you're going to ultimately lower your vibration. That's why a lot of people talk about semen retention. That's why a lot of guys, you know, even like ancient Chinese emperors used to just have sex with a lot of women, but they used to hold on to that, bro, without ejaculation. Why? Because it's the yin and the yang. You're the yin and the yang she's got, so it's like she's water, you're fire. Because men are always ready. We're just ready. Bop, 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 bop. Women are, you know, you got to warm them up and boil them up to get ready. So if you can just work on that frequency, that channeling without releasing, you're ultimately going to start to withdraw some of her energy, and then you can use that to dictate your reality, and it's ultimately a hack. So just be mindful of who you're spreading your seed with. Be careful who you have sex with, bro, because especially if you're having raw sex, because you're exchanging DNA, you're exchanging energy, okay? I'm not one of these weirdos who's going to tell you don't have sex. Like, fuck that. I have sex with my girl, like, whatever, all the time, whenever I feel like it. But it's because the energy is in sync. It's good energy. It's good harmony, okay? I'm not telling you don't do that, but getting back to the point, bro, it's like you have to understand this, bro. That was a fucking funny ass question. Y'all love the questions, by the way. If this is helping you, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, drop your notes in the comments. This is not for entertainment. This is strictly for education. Like, I really want to help you out with some principles that I've learned that'll help me get to my next level. Bro, I'm living here out in Orange County, Southern California. If you would have asked me, bro, like, oh, would you be out here in one of the most richest cities, driving a foreign car and all this extra shit, doing all this stuff on Instagram, getting verified, getting free products, getting paid to just, I would have been like, maybe, I don't know, but it was hard to see. But you need to just realize that, again, going back to the concept of just mastering the moment. We have to master the moment now. We're going through a workout. We're releasing the dopamine. We're operating at a high frequency. Once we're there through the workout, we're eating a proper diet with healthy, wholesome nutrition that's going to fuel our body. The food that you eat is a big part of it. And I'm not saying like, I'm not some crazy health freak who's going to be like, yeah, you gotta fast and eat, you know, sea moss and be organic and vegan. Like, just eat as healthy as you possibly can, yes. And if you're out of shape, stop eating junk food, like straight up. A lot of the food that you eat is just low vibrational. It's not even real food. It's like GMO and stuff like that. So just eat food that consists of life enzymes, fruit, vegetables. Yes, I eat meat, pause, you know what I'm saying? But I like steak, I like chicken. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna tell you, oh, you gotta be a vegan. Oh, you gotta be organic and walk around barefoot, touching grass and touching trees and shit like that. All that stuff is cool, but at the end of the day, fam, the key thing is that we don't all want the same things. So you got to get clear on what you want from life. You have to get clear on your goal. And kind of going back to the beginning of this video, ask yourself, what type of person do I need to become in order to have that type of life? What type of person do I need to become in order to attract that woman, to attract the money, to attract the car, the opportunities, the lifestyle? Right? Because again, you can only attract that which you are. You're not going to get rich with a poor mindset, right? With poor beliefs, right? And be mindful of the words that you choose, because the words that you choose are powerful. Start speaking in a way that's true alchemy. Find a way to make sure that everything you say is in your favor. Everything you say holds weight. Maybe you need to quit the weed. I had to quit smoking weed to get really clear on my purpose. I used to smoke hella weed. I used to be out here chasing women, or not even chasing women, just really just attracting women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had so much going on, bro, but I was distracted by the lust, right? So you got to get close to God. You got to get really clear on what it is that's holding you back from your potential. For me, it was probably just the weed and constantly, you know, just having my way with women. You got to turn all that shit off, bro. You got to lock in. Sis, same thing for you. Like, if you're just out here, you thinking that men are going to help you and you got to be out here twerking and popping and all that, like, bro, chill. Just get locked in on your goals. Get locked in with your divinity. Get locked in with God. Get locked in with the universe, whatever you want to call it. And understand that you have the ability to change your life moment by mastering your time. Your time is limited, but also time is an illusion. That's the paradox of life. That's the polarity of life. There is no good without bad. There's no light without dark. We're always just bombarded with these concepts of like, like, should I not? Like, we're living in a world where people don't know what's right or wrong. We got another question here. Can we speed up the seed production? If yes, how? Fam, I mean, what are you trying to do? Like, why are you trying to speed up your seed production? Like, are you trying to like impregnate multiple women? Are you trying to like, what's your goal behind that? The biggest advice I would give you is just like control your urges. You know what I'm saying? If you're a young guy and you're just like constantly fucking horny, bro, you need to chill. You need to chill. Like, there's way more to life than women. There's way more to life than clapping, you know, than getting pussy, dog. That's just what it is. Like, yeah, the women are always gonna be there, bro. Like, that's something that that's something you gotta figure out by yourself, bro. Because I mean, you're a man, but you're never gonna run out. Like, your body rejuvenates and restores that seed pretty much like on autopilot. Don't even trip off of that. Like, unless you're just out here busting like 17 nuts a day, you're gonna be straight drained. Your balls are gonna be drained, bro. Pause. But it's like, don't even trip off that. You're gonna be good for life. Like, as long as you're a healthy man, bro, you can have children and you can, you know, you can do all that until you die, pretty much. Women are different though. Women, you know, they have a different biological clock. Women, you know, they have, their eggs, and, you know, they lose eggs, and at a certain age, like they can't do that anymore. So it's different for men and women. But if I was you, bro, I would just like stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? Stay healthy, eat clean as possible, fruits, vegetables, drink your water. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of these people who's gonna be like, you gotta drink coconut water and, you know, granola. Like, bro. But at the same time, be mindful of that shit, because like, you are what you eat. So if you're just eating a whole bunch of low vibrational garbage, like, your seed is gonna be nasty. Mangoes are fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, especially if you're trying to do that and you know what I'm saying, she wants to swallow, you feel what I'm saying, bro? Like, she don't want to swallow no monster drinking, Dorito eating, Taco Bell loving dude. Like, that's gonna be nasty, bro. Like, she wants the mango juice, the pineapple juice, you feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just what I heard from Shorty. That's just what I heard. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I heard. That's just what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You want to taste good. Pause. But look, brother, you know what I'm saying? I could talk about this stuff for like a long time. I gotta go back into the crib. You know what I'm saying? I got some, like, here, bro. I just went shopping. I got some strawberries. You feel what I'm saying? I got some strawberries. You feel what I'm saying, bro? Everything in moderation, bro. The world is gonna try to play you. The world's gonna try to confuse you and scare you. Never operate out of fear. I'm gonna leave you with this note, because in life, you either make decisions out of love or fear. Love or fear. And the world is constantly attacking your reptilian brain and just making you operate off of fear. So everything you do is kind of based off of fear and survival. Bro, you'll never reach the higher levels of possibility and thought and creation if you're just stuck at a low fear vibration, like fight or flight. All right? I hope this video helped. I'm going to be dropping videos pretty much every single day. This is a live video, so make sure you check out my live feed on my channel. I also upload videos directly, so you can check out the live section. You can check out the uploads. You can get with me on Instagram. If you need help one-on-one, join my coaching program. All the links in the description. All the links are on my Instagram. Link in the description for my book. That's pretty much all I got to say. All right? Elevate and thrive. Peace.